All right, so this is my report on kind of my 4-year plan for my career and for my college education and things like that. So my name is Peter Torter, and I'll be discussing that. Moving right in, the career that I'm looking to go into is being a clinical psychologist. And so, what a clinical psychologist does is they treat mental, emotional, or and slash or behavioral disorders. Um, they generally focus on more complicated human issues, so things like severe um, anxiety, depression, or OCD, things more than just the common bout of being sad or anything like that. They really help people who are that their disorders or things they're struggling with are affecting their life in a meaningful and impactful way, and they provide uh, counsel and methods that can help people cope with these issues that they may be facing. Um, they want to promote positive change in people, and they generally only use methods that have been tried and true, peer-reviewed methods, and things that can really help people. And so that's some of the roles and duties that I plan to do. For my education, I will need a graduate degree and a doctoral degree. So that's looking at about 8 to 12 years of schooling. During my schooling, I will be participating in research and studies. And then, not mentioned here on the slide, is that I will also be working with 1 to 3 different kind of clients, people who do need therapy and things like that. So while I will be focusing mostly on research during that schooling, I will also be working with people and counseling them and really getting a feel for the kind of clinical side of the psychology as opposed to simply just the study of it. Um, and that's something I'm looking forward to is to work with people who really need help in getting their lives together and things like that. Um, so my 4-year plan is that the next 4 years will be spent preparing for my master's and completing my undergrad. I just started my psychology major this semester. I changed from an electrical engineering major, so it's quite the drastic change there. But I'll also be looking at what I want to specialize in. For right now, I'm looking into marriage and family counseling. I love the emphasis of relationships between people and things like that, so I may focus on that. Um, but for right now, I will just simply be working on getting my grades up and looking into where I should get my master's and possibly my graduate and doctoral degree. Um, One of the biggest reasons that I wanted to major in psychology is that it seems to come naturally to me. I seem to have a fundamental understanding of how humans work and behave. I'm constantly telling my friends how they work, and they are tired of it by now. So, we'll see how long that they stick around. But I do believe that studying psychology and helping people overcome their personal issues is one of the greatest changes that can be made in our modern world. We've overcome a lot of physical diseases and physical obstacles in human life, and so now we're really just focusing on the quality of life. And I feel like psychology opens the doorway to that. Another reason is that understanding people is the first step to truly loving as Christ did, and that's something that I've always aspired to do. We can't really truly love people if we don't understand them, and so by gaining a better understanding, I can do that. And then it's also just a method of doing good in the world and to promote change that I'd want to see and being active in that while being able to take care of myself and my family as a good career. And so that's me.